Event is in its 21st edition. So what is it that you're planning to do differently, to set it apart from the other festivals previously, to add that sort of a cherry on top?
What we'll be doing, remember Macufe is happening in Bloemfontein in the Free State. So Macufe is for the whole Free State. Macufe is for the whole South Africa. Now on the 5th, when we are launching Macufe, on the first day of Macufe, we'll be having street carnivals. We'll be having many activities in town, so that we're saying to the people of Bloemfontein, the people of the Free State, those who cannot be able to afford to go to the ticketed events, they must come and join us on the 5th. Well, there would be artists also performing there. Macufe, Bloemfontein will just be full of a key, which is saying we are now 21 years as Macufe, and come and join us as we hand over this child, saying to this child, you are now old enough, you must be able to walk on your own. So we will be celebrating with all the genres of arts, because Macufe is not about music only, but there's also many other arts genres that will be showcased. There will be also your arts and craft market, where people are supposed to go and see the crafts that the Free State people has. But it's not only Free State, because the crafters market hosts the whole South Africa. There are some crafters who come from the Eastern Cape, who come from KZN, who come from Gauteng, who come and showcase the work that they have. So we're saying to people, as you go to Macufe, also visit the crafters market, so that we're able to support our crafters.
Sure. So what kind of economic spin-offs benefit the people of the Free State as a result of this festival?
In actual fact, Macufe in the main, it's not only artists that are benefiting, but all emerging business is benefiting out of Macufe, because if you have ever went to Macufe, you would know that there are some emerging hawkers, small businesses that are selling there, and also accommodation. Even people in the township, they have now started to avail their houses for people to book them for attending Macufe, because you would know that accommodation every year is not enough. Your hotels, your guest houses are always full. But people in the township of Mangaung, in your Brandford and the neighboring towns, they all vacate their houses and make money. So everybody is just benefiting during Macufe. So let people not fold their hands, let them identify the opportunity and make money out of Macufe.
So this is one festival which has stood the test of time. What has kept it going? What is that contributing factor that has managed to sustain this particular festival to the level that it is in right now?
What has sustained Macufe is that we include everybody. As I've told you that Macufe is for 10 days.
Yes.
Now, if it is for 10 days, it means everybody is getting a platform. Well, of course, it won't be 100%, because remember, 100% is a bit difficult. But I think more than 80% of people get a platform at Macufe. So Macufe is not only owned by the provincial government of the Free State, but it's owned by the people of the Free State. It's also owned by the people of South Africa. Of course, international people also are having a platform at Macufe.
How does an event of this magnitude help contribute, or rather help preserve what the Free State is known about, that's the culture?
Remember, Free State is dominated by the Basotho-speaking people. Sorry. And then we give them an opportunity to showcase their dance, their food, their dress code during that time. So that's why everybody feels as part of Macufe. People don't take Macufe as the Macufe of the Department of Sports, or maybe as Macufe of the provincial government of the Free State. But Macufe is owned by the people of the Free State, people of South Africa, and of course, those that come to visit us from outside countries.
Indeed. MEC, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. We'll meet at Macufe. I'll be happy to see you there.
I'd love to.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, MEC.
Thank you.
All right, that was the MEC for Arts, Culture and Recreation in the Free State Province, talking to us about this year's Macufe, which kickstarts from Friday next week. Time now for some sports news.